So it's finally time for us to harvest our Chocho, our Chayote. I've been waiting a long time for this, guys. Now, if you're new to the channel, you probably missed the fact that we planted this vegetable a few months ago, and I was optimistic that we were actually going to be getting some fruit. But here we are in early October and it's 22 degrees. I mean, it's just bonkers how warm it is. Everyone's still wearing t-shirts, the kids are having fun in the trampoline, and it's time for us to harvest our first chocho, guys. I can't believe this. Now, the chocho is actually a tropical vegetable which typically doesn't grow in the colder climates, as the seasons are often too short for that. But I'm surprised and pleased at the same time to say that here in the West Midlands, we've got liftoff, guys. Look at this. This is the first chocho that we've actually grown in our garden, and this guy is a whopper. I mean, I don't even know how much it weighs, but it's absolutely massive. And as you can see, it's starting to grow those world famous spines, those little prickly bits which often grow on a chocho. So that tells me that it's very mature. I'm not even sure how we're going to cook this yet, whether we're going to put it in a soup or something else, or a stew. But I'm just so chuffed, so over the moon that we've managed to grow this. And today I'm going to be harvesting this bad boy along with another one, and there are more coming up on the plant, which is amazing, and I can't wait to show you guys what they look like up close. So speaking of spines, guys, I've just touched this chocho, and as you can see, sticking out of my pointy finger there is one of the spines that's broken off in my finger. So you definitely got to handle these with care. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but yeah, it's just literally poked me in my finger as it broke off. So you've got to be careful when you're looking to harvest these chochos. You can see the little prickly spines on there. Like I said, be careful or else that's the defense mechanism that will definitely get you. Okay, here goes. Time for us to harvest. Oh, there we go. Look at this bad boy. Our first chocho has been harvested. What do you think?
Great.
It's almost as big as your head. This is incredible. So those are the little spines. Can you see them? These are the little spines that we were talking about earlier on. And it comes with a little sap that normally comes out of the stem once you cut it, which is like a little gel. The interesting thing about these chochos is that they don't actually have a smell. They're completely neutral. Just think of like a yam or a Irish potato. They haven't got any smell whatsoever, but they're really, really nice, especially in stews. So there you have it, guys, our first chocho harvested this year. I want to say a huge thanks for all those who cheered me on, told me that we can definitely do this, and I'm so thrilled to be able to harvest this. The growing season is almost over, and there's still stuff to be harvested in the garden. Our chochos being such, and yeah, I can't believe it. There's still plenty of blossoms coming out daily on the plant, and it's running here on the fence, which is pretty cool. There's another little guy here growing. We've got a couple more over there. I'll show you. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more. There's one hanging down there. It does get quite heavy on this plant, which is why it's best to have a trellis. But this year I didn't actually have high hopes, so I didn't actually build a trellis for it, but I definitely will next season. As I mentioned, there's another one just through here which I'm going to be harvested. It's not as big as the other one, however it is definitely matured enough. Let's get the camera focus a bit. And there you go, our second chayote. Now these normally grow until they get big enough and they start to split at the bottom down here, and that's when you know that it's mature enough to actually go back into seed. Now we don't want it to get to that stage. The more mature they become is the harder they are, and perhaps not as tasty. So you want to make sure you harvest these when they're fairly early in their growth cycle. You can actually pick them even younger than this, guys, but as for me, this is around the perfect balance between mature and being quite young. You can see some of that stain, some of that sap is running out through the stem. So yeah, that's it guys, we've harvested our first 2 chayotes, and just to give you a perspective of the sizes, these things are massive. I can just about hold them in my hand. The one on the right, this one here, is the original one, the first one that started growing, and this is the second one that started growing, and as you can see they're both really good sizes. So hello Mr. Squirrel, just had a little visitor there, but yeah, so I'm gonna leave the rest guys. Now that we've harvested these ones, no doubt the ones that are hanging on the plant will start kicking on. So there's 2 there, and there's another decent sized one over there, and I'm sure there's plenty more coming through behind. So who knows, we might have another few chayotes to harvest.
They're massive!
You want to see the chocho?
Don't touch it, Abby. The spikes.
Yeah, you can hold it.
Oh.
With both hands. Hold it with both hands.
Can I hold it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a spike.
What do you guys think? Pretty cool, right?
Maybe we should put over there. It's the same green.
What colour is it?
Green.
Are you sure?
Yes, it is.
I thought it was blue.
Green is like I feel green.
You're too adorable, mate. So who's gonna cook these now?
Me.
You?
Can I have a go at holding that one, Abby?
Yeah.
Careful, Abby.
They got spikes over there.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the spikes.
They're mostly at the top instead of at the bottom.
Yeah.
Why do they have spikes?
They have spikes to protect them from you. But I'm gonna leave this video here. At some point I'll try to do a video when we figured out what we're actually gonna cook with these. Sophia, that's Sophia's jurisdiction. I doubt you guys want to see me butcher these poor chochos. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. Like I said guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We really do appreciate it as we march to 2,000 subscribers guys, which is just absolutely immense. We really appreciate it. Big shout out to AA as well. We've done it, girl. We've finally managed to get our chochos up and running, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video.